Hi, this is Gemma Franci.
And I'm Gemma Simo.
And today we're watching HALLUCINATION MV.
We're gonna watch it first without pausing, and then we're gonna watch it again and pause as needed.
나만의 공간에 너를 초대 right away. I wanna make it show 이 철금이라도 Going hallucination 예상치 못한 action yeah. 눈을 감고 떴다면 사라져 Going illusion 나만의 fantasy Going hallucination 당황스러운 reaction yeah. 계속 사귀었던 숨결에 못 잊어 눈앞에 펼쳐졌던 그 환상은 잔상으로 남아 날 괴롭히나봐 모두 거짓말이 아니라고 말해줘 바람처럼 내 맘을 헤집어 놓은 채 무책임하게 사라져버린 그때 한 번 더 내게 다가와서 눈앞에 나타나줘 Call you my hallucination Hurry Call you my hallucination Show me now One more 잠깐 euphoria 그곳은 utopia You are my one and only special area Call you my hallucination La 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 Feels like a drone you don't chill like drone Have you ever had a feeling that's dope yeah 사나의 순간에는 분자가 모이다 배경이 바뀌는 순간 그때도 say goodbye 지나간 시간은 되돌릴 수 없는데 왜 이리 다급히 사라지려 해 나도 자극해 넌 더 어디로게 오는 날 Call you my hallucination Hurry Call you my hallucination La 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 주진 눈 속에 서로가 보일 때 그것만으로 miracle 다시 보여줬어 man Call you my hallucination
I know.
Call you my hallucination 나를 뺏게 하고선 아무렇지 않은 듯 웃는 날 Call you my hallucination La 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 la
Oh, nothing came out. I was expecting something to come out of the clay.
He
Or
came
rock.
out of the
Oh, yeah,
rock.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm going back to the beginning, but there's like there is a part where he's on the floor
Yeah, but the thing
of
is
the art
also
space.
present there.
Yeah, no, but he's on the floor of the art space, and with all the little chips of
Yeah, but the thing
rock.
was
So
all
it's
there
like it
as
was
well.
made. It was carved from it. I really like
Like, the visuals are
of
really
this
cool.
MV. I like a lot the play with the light and darkness, and like with the reflections, water, and kind of like smokiness, kind of like smoke and mirrors kind of thing, and it goes perfectly with the general theme.
Yeah, there is like one of the statues in the back has no face as
Yeah,
well.
and there was a drawing at one point that looked like the back of Ian's head.
Yeah, no, I noticed the drawing, but it was not quite clear.
Also, the part
subject
that I'm
of
going
it.
to pause on is if it was like pictures, like photo. Like
the one in the
photos,
bathtub?
or if they're like little drawings in the
Yeah,
bathtub.
no, I was trying to figure out as well. No, it's like quite literally visually stunning.
Yeah,
the
it's
video.
so beautiful visually. Okay, now we're gonna play it again. Like just from the beginning here, the way that they added some smoke to have the kind of foggy light effect here is very nice, and also like all the draping of
in the windows, and then we have all
windows.
the different statues in the back, and then some drawings in the back there
Yeah.
as well.
It's like the background is very busy. And I like this, like there's mirrors all over the video.
There is like reflective surfaces a lot. The deck can be actually complicated because you don't want to have the camera reflecting in the reflective surfaces.
Yeah.
So you have to figure out the angles properly to do that.
But like when we listen to the song, like the soundscape of the song is very like alluring, like hypnotizing almost.
But also there
And
is
it has
some like reverbs that it makes it sound like the sound is in like a big empty room as well.
And like it also sounds like in this visual, like how sound propagates in water as well,
and expands
and it has like that kind of like snake charmer thing as well. And like it's starting with a broken mirror, so it's like his own reflection is fragmented.
And then like the way it's broken, it's kind of meant to suggest that it smashed his
head in. Yeah. But if you see, there is a lot of it looks like he's struggling with like an identity kind of situation. The fact that he's this person that came out of the rock, that like he was sculpted, like he just started there, like he didn't have any past, and like the reflections, I think it has something to do with like this kind of like self-image,
or
well.
Because it's like the song gets talking in and about hallucinations. It could be also like a struggle to figure out reality things as well, what's like real and what's tangent,
not real.
what's not
real,
but
that's what I say with the identity thing. And I like how this part is very fragmented. You have quick snippets of like it looks like he's struggling,
and also like we see like I think
the chandelier with all
there is an image, I think it must be a woman or someone with long hair that you see for a fraction of a second as well.
Like here, when he's like he's surrounded by chunks
that could
of
also
rock.
be like it might not be the main rock, it could be also like smashed statue. So maybe it's trying to, because there is one that has no face, so I think maybe it's trying to figure out the vision it has of this person,
to recreate
but
that person.
is making it wrong time and time again, and it cannot figure out. And then
that's
maybe
smarter.
There's maybe they're smashing in the creations because they cannot get it
because
right.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
Also, the thing that I don't get is like
That's
kind
why
of
I was
like
thinking,
Victorian.
Yeah. No. The Victorian sickly child in the back. But what I was saying is that's why I didn't think he was the one encased in stone. I think he's this desperately struggling to figure out this hallucination vision, and he cannot figure out. That's why there is the statue with no face, and these ones, they all curved, so they could be actually
was an
like
actual
head,
full statue that
or
just
even
broke.
just head pieces that has been breaking time and time again because it cannot figure out the actual image that is in his mind.
It's like, yes, that's a face.
Because this one is still intact in that point, so he didn't come from that block. He's been trying to recreate this image in his brain, but it's not clear enough, and he's just failing and then taking it out on the sculpt.
The visuals of the struggling artist, the Victorian struggling artist. It's very like visually is
stunning.
Is alluring. Is a lot of things, and it's very angsty.
Of course.
It's like you can feel the struggle. Also, Ian looks
gorgeous,
gorgeous as usual, and I like also like the fuzziness of some of the imagery. I like the lens flares, like the chandelier with all like
the reflections and light, yeah,
and the kind of like light distortion with the like.
I'm trying to figure out, like, you can use words. You have them.
I know.
Those chandeliers are a pain in the bum to clean.
Yeah.
Like, never ever will have one of those.
Like, it also has a bunch of like crystals on its glove.
You're trying to stop it for the
yeah.
I think it was
no, it's also
drawing.
there because it's like, it looks like it's off. It's not like.
No, there is a point.
Paper.
No, there is a point that it lifts.
It's clear,
one, so it should be a little bit clearer.
Yeah, they're
drawings. Yeah.
They're drawings. Also, like the fire with the lighter is also like kind of like the things like moths to the flame. It also like it has that sensual kind of layer in the song. And again, like all the reflections with the water in the tub and the mirror. It's like, and there was like a fraction of a second of like a green eye that I cannot get there. And I really like here like the light when he's running. There's like his light behind him and makes it like the whole visual very fuzzy.
Yeah, it looks like astigmatism without glasses.
Yes. No, but all the lens flares.
Yeah.
Also, the wardrobe is great.
Yeah. The thing is, I was thinking, was he dancing like with dumb clothes? Because it looks like still a little bit wet on as it's dancing.
Also,
like, we do have
a scheduling thing that they didn't have time to dry
but
it.
it's also like, as it's used a lot in MVs, we have water on the floor because it creates really, really nice reflection, but it keeps on the theme of the reflection.
It's like
in the MV.
like the backlighting of things, the shadows and the reflections are a thing that is throughout the entire MV. And I was like, and that was the champion bit. No, I did not want to see you. I wanted to see that statue without the face. It looks like it's been like smashed out.
That's why I would say the bits on the floor. It was broken statues.
Yeah. And also there was again mirrors. There were against mirrors. And we go back to mirrors and reflections. This is one of my favorite parts of the song.
So gorgeous, like the imagery as well.
Oh no, I meant the song itself.
Yeah, but I know the song, but I like the visual that they have with the warm light in that one. It looks stunning.
For me, that is like similarly to the fire of the lighter, is like kind of like the being drawn to the light, like a moths to flame, like the siren song.
Or like, also it can be like a representation of like an idea, because of these
a light bulb is not always an idea.
No, but it's like he's having this hallucination of something that is trying to obtain, get there, but it can't. So it could be like the getting drawn to light. It could be like, this is just a fleeting idea. It might not be real.
Also, if I'm gonna pose in a frame that actually has something.
Since when? you've been posing on empty frames and the worst expressions ever.
That's not true.
That like the laying down, the tormented, sickly Victorian child in bed.
I'm struggling. And again, it was like the fuzzy imagery with the extended lights, like you said, like the astigmatism lens.
Without correction glasses, yep. It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
like, it's
I know.
Crazy.
It's unfair.
No, that's like Felix's song.
There are now new words that we cannot say anymore without mentioning those. I think like the fuzziness also can represent like the disconnection. Yeah. Like the having the kind of like fuzziness of brain, like the different way to recall the memories, and like when
also the fact like it's out of focus, they cannot figure out.
They cannot focus on it, like literally and visually.
Yeah.
Like seriously, the video is stunning.
Gorgeous.
Like even like this still.
Yeah.
Like it's just a dark room with one light bulb, but they made it look so picturesque, so pretty. Was that the video or was it YouTube?
It was the video. No.
It was the video. The fragmentation.
The pixelation. Yeah.
But also, Ian has joined the ranks of crop top Racha.
Racha, yeah. As like Ian workout routine. Like the chains that has both on the top and on the trousers as well.
Yeah, and here we have...
It's like the movement is quite like a smooth wave. So it's quite nice seeing like how the chains move with the movement as well.
Yeah, and I like here we have like ink in the water.
So that could be one of the ones that was in the bathtub.
Yeah.
I don't think that's high-end. I think that's just like someone's... just a nondescript person from the back. Yeah. Because again, they cannot focus on the face. Yeah.
And it's like, I like this like the dream-like feeling of the whole video. Because it's like the whole theme is like a kind of like a memory thing. Was it a dream? Was it real? And it's like
I think they're kind of like almost like spiraling in this obsession to try and figure things. This thing that it's kind of like fleeting and they cannot catch, almost like trying to hold on fine sand.
It's like but I like how this was the worst.
What? Like you've been doing it the entire video. Stopping at the
transitions are too quick.
Useless points.
The transitions are too quick. Let's say I like also like how disjointed some of the imagery is with each other.
Definitely done on purpose, just to focus on confusion and mismatch. Because it's kind of like the visuals are a reflection of the psyche of this song,
of the protagonist.
Yeah.
Look, I'm happy that Ian is going in a more like mature direction with his songs.
But it will always make us chuckle whenever it's like sad song, like sexy move combined together. It's just
I know. It's like this song is so sad. Hip thrust.
This is an hallucination hip wave.
Yeah. But that's not an Ian thing. That's that's a personal thing.
It's like it's so difficult, like keeping a serious face, because it's supposed to be like, this is like, it's very sexy and sensual, and it has the sculpted abs and everything, and it just makes us chuckle.
And it's not.
It's us.
It's not because it is funny. It's just that it's funny to us.
Yeah.
But no, I was saying, I'm happy that he's moving towards a more mature kind of thematics.
Yeah, no, it said it recently wanted to go for something a little bit more sexy, like a little bit of sexy.
Racy.
Yeah.
And it's definitely working, because I think it's like, as the youngest of the group, as the maknae, at some point, like they're all in their 20s, it wants to like show that it is a grown man.
Yeah, and he wants to step away from the little one baby of the group. And
so it's like, this is the easiest way, is to go with mature thematics and themes.
Yep.
And at the end, we have him that kind of like, it looks like he's waking up from a dream, and then the
finally
stone is cracking, as it is finally figured it out.
Yeah,
and it's going to come out of the stone.
It could be like, in a way, it can be these. I'm going to go a tiny bit abstract. So the hallucination, it could be also like it could be just inspiration, like, you know, like a lot of times, like sculptors say that when they're creating, they're basically like, they're like freeing the rock, there is something that they're trying to get out. So it could be also that this is like inspiration through music as
like
well,
finding
it as something that is trying to create, and it's like he's working around trying to get it, but it's not quite there,
reaching,
and then is finally finding it at the end.
It could very much be also like a metaphor for inspiration, to like, when you have an idea that is not quite fully formed, you're trying to like give life to it, and it's like kind of out of reach until
and fleeting until you get there.
You get there. And I think it's like the last image,
and then there is all the tries before.
Yes,
like it tries doesn't work, and then continues until at the end. And this, I'm going by just the visual of this. I'm not going combined with the song, more with the visual of it. For both, but in this case, like, the visual got me to that point. Like, he finally woke up and has a clear mind, and that's the point where the sculpture
sees the
actual
thing
and then
come out to life,
and then he can now get it out of the stone. So I think that could be seen that way as well.
This was an amazing music video, and for a great song. Visually stunning.
Visually amazing.
The visuals to this video are truly stunning. I love the use of reflections and mirrors and water and all these surfaces, and the kind of like metaphors with the imagery of the statues, the kind of like struggle shown with the disjointed pictures that are going very quickly, the lighting and the light, as in the kind of like the allure,
and the distorted imagery, the fuzzy out of focus images until the end.
There's like clarity.
Yeah,
it was. I think it was like the last bit was the only shot where the camera was very still, and it wasn't tilted,
and it was full of focus,
and it wasn't tilted,
well.
because the majority of the shots
there were weird angles like, as well.
Weird angles. The camera was
different perspective,
very odd perspective, and I think it was all intentional to give like the journey up to the final part when there was like the clarity at the end, as like waking up and having this
or finally like being able to grab the inspiration. It's like sometimes it's one of those things. I like art in general, and I dabbled in like drawing and painting in the past, and it's sometimes so difficult trying to get what you have, the image that you have in your head, on canvas or on paper. So I assume that sometimes that could be also like in music.
It's transferable.
When you have something that you're trying to get, and it's sometimes clear in your mind, and then it takes time to get it actual in reality.
But it also is like trying to get the idea from what you think to actually conveying it properly
in a physical
form, as in like getting the words out, like
if someone is writing or if someone is drawing or painting,
like getting that idea to match like the reality, the concrete thing to match what was in your mind. And that's like the whole disjointedness of the imagery and
the clarity at the end
that I think is very, very smart.
But you know what I mean? It's like a lot of time, like in my case, for majority of it was like a lack of skill. So I had sometimes a very clear image in my mind, but I didn't have the skill to actually get
it out.
But you know, like what I meant.
All in all, amazing. We'll watch again.
Stunning.
I've been listening to the whole album non-stop since it came out, and again, all gorgeous, amazing songs. And I hope you enjoyed it as well, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.